What's up, YouTube? How's it going, guys and gals? This is the Atomic J, and this is another commentary for you. I'll be playing a little domination game on jungle, and I'm going to start this game off right with a little no-scope to the face. Yes, that's nice. And then I'm going to walk up this hill and kill that exact same guy for the second blood. Hey, he's got to be kind of mad at me. Actually, I kill him a couple more times in this commentary, which is pretty funny. But anyways, guys, I'm going to title this my lucky commentary because there was probably so many instances in this game where I should have died, but I didn't, and I went on a pretty good streak, actually. So, I actually have a little test for my subscribers so far. I want to ask you guys, do me the favor of, going in the comment section and typing how many times you think I should have died in this commentary. It'd be kind of interesting to see the numbers and see how well my subscribers so far are in tune to my videos. But anyways, guys, I have a little bit more of my opinion on a certain subject, and today my opinion is on quickscopers and quickscoping clans. How I feel about quickscopers in general versus Modern Warfare 2 into now, because now it's different. People who snipe on this game, well, there's only a few people who snipe on this game, but if you do, you're not. I haven't really run into that many of sniping people who are jerks or annoying. But in the Modern Warfare 2 days, and I haven't really played Modern Warfare 2 in a while, so I probably probably still like that. But in the Modern Warfare 2 days, a lot of people were jerks. People who snipe were pretty much, sorry, excuse my French, but assholes. They were. And I don't think mostly. I think the community doesn't really care much for snipers or quickscopers, not because of the fact that they are sniping them and they're being really fast with it and they got really good at it, but I think it's more the fact that they're known to be jerks. And sorry, I have to pause right here because that is a really stylish way to get dogs. What do you think? But anyways, yeah, I think that they're known to be jerks, so that's why people don't really care much for quickscopers. And that's pretty much all I have to say about quickscopers, because quickscopers are mostly known to be either people who get really mad at the game when things don't go their way, or little kids who think quickscoping is cool. And guaranteed it is cool, but that's just how people probably view quickscopers. And me, I'm not one of those guys. If I start having a bad time with the sniper rifle, I will switch into a red gun like immediately if I start getting frustrated. That's just what I do to not be so mad at the game. But that's as far as I go with quickscopers. If you guys have the same opinions, let me know. But quickscoping clans, that's a little different. Quickscoping clans, there's okay. Well, essentially, what a clan is, it's a group of guys who go on the game regularly on Call of Duty, specifically right now. But they're a group of guys that like to play the game and have fun. That's what it should be. But nowadays, clans is more of a thing that it's kind of a stepping stone. Like if you're not a clan, you're not viable. You're a random, so to speak. And that's not right. That's not true. Like everybody gets their starts. Like taking point Zerger is like he's not in a clan. Well, not that I know of, but he's not in a clan. He does his own thing, and yet he still has a big subscriber base. And trust me, I don't have any problems with clans. Like some clans are cool. It's cool to see like clans, team tages, and stuff like that. And maybe one day in the future I might even have my own clan of my own or join a clan. But right now, how I feel about clans is that they're all kind of about the same. Either jerks, or like they're stepping stone that you have to go over as a sniper to do anything in this community. But yeah, but clans, I don't know. They're just this is my opinion. Again, let me know how you guys feel. And then I take my first death right there. Sad day. I was really sad about that too, because I was like hoping I would have got that guy with that WA-2000, which is it's an okay sniper rifle if you don't have a suppressor on it. But anyways, that's pretty much how I feel about quickscopers. Let me know what you guys think. I'm kind of running out of things to say, so I guess I'll just talk about something else. Why don't I just tell you about the game stats now, since it's like more than halfway through. I was using the L96 with lightweight, steady aim, marathon with the kill streaks, Blackbird, and UAV, and attack dogs, not specifically in that order. But you know, I'll give you my opinions on the kill streaks in this game. A lot of snipers in the community nowadays like to run the kill streaks 3, 4, and 8, which is UAV counter and Blackbird, which, you know, can be helpful if you're playing with a full party and, you know, they know what they're doing. But if you're like me, who plays the majority of the time alone, and you're going into a game that might be already started, you know, it's not gonna be, you know, good for you if you're trying to run around sniping with just, you know, non-lethal kill streaks, because most of the time your team, who's probably, you know, not the best players in the world, are usually losing when you join a game. And at least with you have you know, dogs, you can, you know, camp your butt off and get those dogs to help your team out, because Blackbird does help, but if your team is not, you know, better than others, you know, they can't do anything, you know, and you're kind of left off with nothing, you know. So and plus I like the, you know, I like the challenge of getting dogs. It's, you know, it's just one of those things that excites me to get, you know, have my hard work paid off. But anyways, you know, that's how I feel about that. And you know, so I'm sorry, I'm kind of rambling now. I just got off work, so I'm kind of, you know, just talking and thinking at the same time. But which essentially a commentary is, you know, I'm really a doofus right now. But yeah, so with that, I guess I'll leave you with with a story of mine. Actually, you know, I was thinking about this story today, and it happened a while ago. For those of you who don't know, I work in a grocery store, and in this grocery store, well, right now I'm a produce clerk, but I used to be a couple years ago in this department called the utility clerk, which was basically the guy a step lower than a janitor. And if you can imagine that, it's not one of the more positions you want to be in. You know, we're the utility clerks were the guys who would go get carts, who would bag for customers, and, you know, do everything that no one else wanted to do, which is, you know, not fun to work, especially getting paid minimum wage. Just doesn't seem worth it. But that was back in the day. But what my story is pertaining to is when I was a utility clerk, I was bagging at the time, and I was bagging this gentleman's groceries. And, you know, I'm putting, what I usually like to do is I like to put the softer stuff like chips or bread or anything like that in the little basket on the top part of a shopping cart, if you've ever seen that, just to keep it from being crushed. And I'm doing my usual do. I'm bagging this guy's groceries, and, you know, I put the chips on the basket, like I said, and this guy then proceeds to put a 24-pack of Coke on the chips. And I continue to bag, and then he looks over at the basket, looks over at me, and says, "Hey man, you're smashing my chips!" Just like that. And I was like, oh, even though it wasn't me, and I knew it wasn't me, I was like, "Oh sir, I apologize. I'll go get you another bag." And he's like, fine, hurry up. And so, you know, I don't run, but I do like a little fast walk over to the chips, grab my new bag, perfectly good bag. I hand him the chips. At the time he's got done checking out, I hand him the chips, and he starts walking off. But then I start bagging another customer's groceries. I look over, and he's talking to one of my front-end managers. And I'm overhearing their conversation, and he's like, "Hey, is it okay if I can get another bag of chips? I don't trust that guy over there." And I heard this, and I'm like, "Sir, if there's a problem, I will get you another bag of chips. It's not an issue." And he's like, no, it's fine. I don't care. I'll just take this bag and leave. And then I said, okay, if that's what you want. But, you know, if anybody works in retail, that's pretty much how it is. When you deal with people like that are going to be jerks. You know, you're going to run into those. But yeah, that's pretty much my story. I have a couple other funny stories for you guys, but that's for later commentaries. If you guys are interested in those stories, you know, just let me know. What I plan to do as a commentator is, as I'm learning... Oh, sorry. That pissed me off. Sorry, I had to interrupt there. That kind of made me mad, because that guy killed me right there when I had the first shot on him, and when he comes around the corner, I hit marker him, and he just noob twos me. I was really frustrated with that. But, anyways, I want to be one of those commentators who's more in tune with their subscribers. I want to be one of those guys who, you know, people would like to talk about in a positive way. So, you know, if I ask you guys to do something for the comments, you know, that's very much appreciated. I love your guys' opinions. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna get that last kill, and then I'm gonna miss this guy because the host doesn't like me, and that's gonna be the game. If you guys enjoyed this, I can't really see the score, but I believe I went 54-4. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this has been J Atomic J, and you guys have a great night and day. Peace out. Later.